Hello, Lucifer. Yahoo! Hello. With the mask off my good side. How you doing, Lucifer? You just got a new mic, yo? Yo? Lucifer streams with Mike, maybe? The prejudications can come back, or that. Let's go. I mean... Not like this time. Welcome, Pebble. You're actually early. We're still not starting soon. I don't even think the the notification went out. Oh, it did. Well, whatever. After all, we're all just meat. Oh, yo! My boring aunt came over? Well, sometimes it'd be like that. I like the question mark at the end of that. Eat her? Like you're giving like an actual suggestion. How tall are you? I'm 5'3". Hello, I just got to school. Welcome, Roy. I need to know if I will decline my pepper spray. It's gonna affect the pepper spray. Why? I'm shorter than you? That's awkward. Oh, your good intent. I will only break your pretty things. I'll just get the baseball bat. What? I'm 5'3". I'm not even that tall, man. Oh, that kind of sounds like fun, Pebble. Hello, Ren. Oh, did you know how tall I am? Well, it's shorter than 5'3". I'm 5'7". Pretty average. I'll do it to you. Hold on, okay. Of your essence in my cigarette box. Guys, I've got enough popcorn stuck in my tooth. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. No! Hello. Oh my god, you can like... Dang it. I went to go like get something out of my tooth and then you can see like... Now why did it do that? Whatever. Bro. 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 I like cut myself. Nope. Apparently it's just gonna be there now. Whatever. No. I went to go floss my tooth because I got something stuck in it because I'm eating popcorn. Weirdo. Okay. So. Like, what do you want from me? You're stop being Canadian? Okay. Yeah, I'll just do that. Anyways, guys. It is Slay the Princess time. I don't remember what we did last time. I know I have a save, so we definitely did some, like, endings, but I don't actually know what the endings are. Oh, I need to get... I'm back, don't worry, welcome back. I need to get that, playthrough thing up so that we can try and do some... So we can actually try to do some, new endings. I keep forgetting what website it is. Oh, it's walkthrough, isn't it? Walkthrough. There we go. Is it this one? No. This one. No. This one? Yes. Okay. So a major grudge with you now? Why? What did I do? What? What? Why? What the F did I do? What? Hey, dear, I'm dealing with some beef in Discord over my opinion on something. Like in my Discord? It was never told / shown like this cat plush? Okay. I don't have a cat plush. What do you want from me? None of yours, don't worry. Okay, because I was like... Was this the... Ugh. I don't think... Oh, wait, maybe it is this one. We could try to get the moment of clarity. Ooh, let's do that. What the F did I do to you guys? I can't have justice. I might as well join the unjust. What the F, bro? I've done F all. We're turning off this music. Opening up the game. I think we're gonna do the moment of clarity. Why did you tell Mark to do that? I literally... What are you guys talking about? Why are you guys like this? The game is so large. There we go. Okay. Did you say they would kill me during golf time? This is okay, you know what? That's true. That did happen. Yeah, that did true. Yeah. Anyways, guys, slay the princess time. So, you guys kind of know the drill. I feel like the people that are in chat right now know what's going on. It's slay the princess time. I've done a bunch of the endings. At this point, I'm kind of just going through the endings that I haven't been able to get. And so I will be skipping dialogue sometimes. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, Pebble. All good. Oh, but this game is up for a bunch of rewards. So you guys should definitely go, how is this so low, but yet so loud? Play Class of 09? No. I'm playing Slay the Princess. So, this game is up for a bunch of rewards. Oh, she's about to freak out. Yeah, okay. So if you guys go onto the Steam, like, page for this game, and you go into, like, the discussions and stuff, you can click on it, and it will have, like, a link to, like, where you can, like, vote for this game. It's being, they're in the running for, like, best voice acting by Jonathan Sims, best indie game, best horror indie game, best indie game, like, horror game, like, a bunch of stuff. So the concept of my beef is the owner was saying they had a 2.5 hour Uno win streak, so I said I highly doubt that as my opinion, and I'm getting hate for it. Oh. Whoa, I never knew that it did this. When Slay the Princess is done? No. I have other games that I'm gonna play. Tubbo is being cryptic? How so? You've just said, okay. Miles, let me tell you from my perspective, what you've done is you have come into my chat while I'm playing another game, and you're like, you should play this game. And then told me nothing about that game. You don't have to be sorry. I'm just saying that, like, you don't have to be sorry. I'm just saying that, like, you have to understand from my perspective, like, Twitter lore stream tomorrow? Twitter lore stream? What the does that mean? What does that mean? Oh? Did you write something long? Nim, what does Twitter lore stream mean? Oh! On Twitter, he teased a lore stream. I understand. I was like, is he gonna stream on Twitter? Like, what the F are you talking about? Anyways, okay. Load game.
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay.
And at the end of that path, you're here to...
So, we're gonna try and get a certain ending. So let me pull up the little thing. Are you done being bald yet? I've never been bald. Actually, it's not true. I shaved my hair in grade 8. Okay, enter the common. You may wish to question the narrator at the beginning, choosing the look. I'll go to the cabin. I'll take dialogue option when it became available. Do not take the blade when you go inside the cabin. Examine the chains when you meet the princess. Run upstairs to retrieve the blade. Slay the princess. Run for the stairs, unlock the princess in the basement. Choose to ignore her and go to sleep. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so now we're gonna silently continue to the cabin.
You make your way. We're not gonna ignore.
God, you're such a cheater. Dude, I'm playing this game for literally 20 hours.
The interior of the cabin, the blade.
It's gonna take us forever if I don't, like, look at something to get the rest of them. Trust. Okay. Do not take the blade. Alright, we will not take the blade.
The daughter is don't. Good. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. I am...
Examine the chains.
You're only making...
Thank you.
You're making... No. You walk... They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you...
Doubtful.
Return upstairs to retrieve the blade. Do not take the blade when you go inside the cabin. Examine the chains when you meet the princess. Return upstairs to retrieve the blade.
Okay.
But I can't retrieve the blade here.
You make it easier for
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight panic.
If I could just get out of...
She barely... As she rips her flesh from its... Or you won't...
Well, I have the blade. So I can just... slay the princess.
Without hesitation. Okay.
You...
The princess pushes away, wounded, but still...
You've made...
It's an act. Not... Don't waver. As you ready your knife, forget about...
Okay, I can
Though
slay
your
the
nerves
princess.
are seizing with pain. You see... We can still...
Okay, run for the stairs and lock her in the basement. Maybe she'll bleed out. Alright, let's do that.
The princess is still chained to the wall. There's nothing she can do to stop you from getting out of here.
Yeah, except that she was chewing off her own arm, so I don't know about that one. She's too hot to die? Well, she's not gonna die. I can tell you that. Yeah. Like, that's not what's gonna happen.
What if she doesn't succumb to her wounds? Whatever she is so much more dangerous than I thought she'd be.
Okay. That's a little bit weird. Yeah, this is dialogue we haven't heard before. This is why I'm stopping.
You rush up the stairs and dive past the threshold. You're safe. For now.
Weird that the door was open this time. Like, weird that it wasn't open a second ago, but now it is. That's weird, narrator.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
It'd be super awkward if that door opened not this way,
Okay,
you know?
we can make this work. She has an awful wound, and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier.
It says open and we die.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door.
Uh-huh.
It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
Yeah.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
That's crazy, bro.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
Oh boy.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
That's crazy.
As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
Hello, Tallulah. I forgot that I need to move where you guys are for this game. Hold on. You guys are gonna kind of be covering up the princess's dialogue, but... Oh, actually, I can move you guys down here. The Frog Lord, hello! How are you doing? Sorry, I'm, just moving chat. I forgot I had to move chat. I got called to the lamb. I know! I'm good, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. We're trying to do, all the different endings. I've played through this game a couple of times, so, like, I'm basically right now I'm trying to get all the achievements. So right now I'm trying to get the Moment of Clarity ending.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
Peas sadly.
What the F, bro?
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
That's crazy.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Okay, choose to ignore her and go to sleep.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it.
Yeah, okay, hero.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
The table effing does nothing. If the door opens this way, then putting a table in front of the door does F all. I don't understand why it's there. And the door opens the other way. Yeah, I know what observation duty is. Don't worry. I do own it. But I think I would probably do it for a video rather than a stream. Mostly because there is some parts that can have nudity in it, and I would want to be able to cut those out. That's, like, basically the only reason.
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
That's crazy, bro.
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
Lucifer, choose your next words very carefully.
This is the most TMA ending we've gotten, at least. You know what? This is actually the first ending that I got when I first played the game. And we're about to get my favorite voice. I'm so excited.
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
Lucifer, control yourself.
Despite being interested in the princess, that's a good wording for it.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Oh my god.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
We're so dead, dude.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
Well,
I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2, The Nightmare. Let's go. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods.
Honestly,
And at
those
the end
teeth
of
were
that
more
path
concerning than her
is a
eyes.
cabin.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
in the basement
honestly,
of that cabin is a princess.
A really good way to make something look really creepy is to draw individual teeth. Okay, so in this one I still don't grab the blade, and I choose to remain with my nightmare, or I simply run. When Tubbo was cryptic again, he tweeted out a cipher that the cipher is look for evidence and look hard. Ooh.
You're here.
Okay, proceed to the cabin.
She will. I don't think.
Oh my god,
lying-
Paranoid is here.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
My boy Paranoid is here. This is excellent.
The interior of the cabin. The blade. Hold on.
Okay,
Well, it's
do
just
not...
an empty frame. She's already. I'm going to so deep.
Okay, I'm just entering the basement.
Oh, we should have taken the knife. I don't think going down there unarmed is going to do us any favors.
Don't worry, Paranoid. We're gonna be fine. Surely we'll be fine.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes.
That's a lot of
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the
That's
princess lives here,
crazy.
slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Oh boy.
Come back. She must have you confused with someone else.
Real.
You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
I did read your message to Lulu. That's quite funny. I'm behaving. Thank you. Okay, continue down the stairs in silence.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
Okay.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
Jonathan Sims jump scare. Hi, Kickbird.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
What does yellow and black make green? It doesn't really make green. It just makes like a really dark yellow, and dark yellow kind of looks green.
No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
Yeah, Jonathan Sims, you're really the voice of reason.
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
I keep forgetting how much this voice sounds like Rowan. Hello, Whiteout is fun. We're playing Slay the Princess.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
You know what? The last time we did this ending, we chose left. Let's choose right.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because
doesn't.
either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Alright, we go right.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow.
Hello, cat girl. How you doing?
This is it, isn't it?
It's almost like you want me to get you.
Lucifer, behave. That voice sounds like in the Littlewood. It's because he's British, right? It's just because he's British. I'm doing pretty good. I'm about to remain with my nightmare.
There has to be a way out of this. Think! Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Approximately 3.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart,
lungs, liver, nerves.
Heart, lungs,
I love Paranoid so much.
nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Heart, lungs.
Ah, I love Paranoid so much.
What are you doing? I'm working! Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more, as your body reapproaches death.
Experience stops once more. Whoa.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
We need to live, man.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Nerves, heart.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
I'm dying.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
Thank you, I am dying.
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. And how are we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. The way out of it... That isn't my fault.
Whoops, I skipped. I had a really good clip, but Twitch crashed. No! You just might have to go back into the VOD, man. I don't know which channel you're talking about, though.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is, because fighting her isn't an option right now. Then you should get looking, shouldn't you? Nerves, heart, lungs.
You? Oh. Okay, bye.
Heart, lungs.
Going into the void? Oh, okay, bye.
Heart, lungs.
Okay, I'm supposed to choose...
Nerves, heart, lungs.
I'm not gonna do any of this. I'm not helping you leave. I'm not gonna remain with your nightmare. Or run.
Liver, nerves.
Kind of like the idea of running. Sounds kind of fun. Bye.
You turn and run, doing your best to put one useless leg in front of the other.
Surely this doesn't backfire.
You poor, poor thing. Wrong choice.
Uh-oh.
You get nowhere before the princess is in front of you once again.
Oh, good God. Oh, my God. Oh, that with, like, the, sound is, ugh.
You're always going to be a coward.
Jesus. Okay, thanks.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath, before it envelops you.
What the F, bro?
Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken.
Well, what a time for ads. Dang, man. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Oh, 5. Welcome back, everyone. Let me read what Jonathan Sims just read, so you guys are not, like, behind. Alright. Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom. A million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken.
No.
Oh boy, voice of the hero, oh boy.
Let me out.
I don't think I can do that.
Your existence hurts them.
Oh. Cool. This is what anxiety feels like.
Let me out.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Whoa. This feels like it has way more, like, impact on, like, who the princess is than I've seen. I've literally played this game for 20 hours. And I feel like this is giving more of a backstory to the princess than, like, literally any other ending. What?
Let me out.
We're back to dinner? Okay, bye, Tallulah.
A reprieve. A good life. Love. Children. A steady career. Recognition from your peers. Here one moment. Gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Okay, whoever said that this is the most TMA ending, you were very correct. Oh my god, what is happening? What in the TMA?
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
What the F, bro?
Lucifer, thank you for the lyric. Okay, so, like, what we know about the princess, where we know that she's, like, not a human, right? Like, she is, like, a god fabrication. But, like, from, like, the narrator's perspective explaining this, like, he's basically talking about how death is bad, right? Because that's, like, his whole goal, is that he's trying to, like, show to us that death is bad. But, like, death is bad because it, like, it stops life, basically. But, like, him showing it like this through the princess is... Whoa.
Let me out.
Especially if this is your first ending. You're thinking, wow, like, the princess has actually been locked down here for, like, ever.
No. What's happening to us?
Who the F knows, man?
Let me out.
This is all too much. I can't keep going.
What? Hello, Mischief. Hello, Mischief. We just got, like, the most, like, depressing ending ever. The narrator's giving up? What is happening?
You can't keep going? Well, what are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying, Paranoid. Oh boy, what a time to join. Oh boy, man. But he doesn't respond. I've never had the narrator leave in a chapter 2. Not like this.
Oops, I think I broke you.
Uh-oh.
I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
What the TMA? Your body is dead, but you live on. What the F? What the F? The moment of clarity.
You're on a path in the... Shit! Shit! What the hell was that? Who are we? What are we doing?
We're starting off this stream with a banger. Oh my god, what? Man, I love this game.
There was a princess, I think. It's all so fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember.
You know what? Us having the broken here makes sense.
I think we were trying to save the world.
Uh-huh.
You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you?
Oh, Froglord, if you have not seen anything about this game, basically every time we die, we gain a new voice. At the beginning, we have the voice of the hero. We always have the voice of the hero. When we got to chapter 2, we got the voice of the paranoid, and now we have the voice of the broken. Yeah, it's really, really cool. They're all voice acted by the same person. I'm assuming you know what TMA is because you said what the TMA. They're all Jonathan Sims.
I guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left.
Yeah.
We have to let her out.
Broken, you're always like this. Broken is always like this. Where Broken is just like, we have to let the princess out. She's so much better than us. And Broken, shut the F up.
No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her. Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we?
Kind of.
Yeah, we're supposed to let her out.
Oh.
It's really the only way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything.
Effing opportunist is here. God dang it. I hate this guy. This guy sucks. This guy and Smitten. Hate those guys.
No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever.
Never mind. Stubborn's here. My day's better. Never mind. Never mind. What do we have to do to get Ultra to do a cooking stream? Well, I'd have to have a setup in my kitchen, so that's not gonna happen anytime soon.
We're supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart?
Okay, Cold. Shut up.
We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much fear everywhere.
Oh my god, is everyone here? If I get effing smitten, I'm going to cry. Sob even.
There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything.
Contrarian is here. Contrarian is here.
I'm sorry, are you eating popcorn with chopsticks? No, that's crazy behavior. Why would I do that? I'm double tweeting out I miss him. He's not gonna let me have peace ever. Where is Fred? I'm almost offended. Now, but hear me out. Now I'm not getting my dirty hands in my popcorn, nor am I getting my buttery popcorn fingers on my mouse. Yeah, there we go. I'm over like a real person. I'm not real though.
We love her, so we have to set her free.
F me, man.
He's back.
Can we love something that hates us?
Yes.
Can we love something that hurts us?
Yes. Yes, we can, Skeptic. Definitely. 100%.
To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love.
I hate this guy.
Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us.
There really isn't.
This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, we did go through a bunch of chapters right there. So maybe, bonk. I think they're all wrong. That's a good question. How many times have you been here? What if we don't go to the cabin? Can you make sense of them? I feel so disappointed. I don't know if I can pull this off. I don't know if I can slay her. Pursue the cabin. The only way is to do nothing, so nothing will do. Stay where you are. That's a good question. How many times have you all been here?
Many, 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 many times.
To be fair, so have I. Been.
It feels like we've been here forever. It also feels like we've barely been here at all.
About 20 hours.
It doesn't matter. Yes, we just have to do what she says and then everything will be fine.
No.
It won't.
Now, narrator and I are agreeing, so that's not good.
It will be for us. She said so. You're part of everything. If things aren't fine for everything, they won't be fine for you.
Alright, bye, bear.
There's no difference between fine and not fine. It just goes on and on.
Contrarian is so base for that. But that doesn't make sense. I only remember being here twice before this, and some of you don't seem to remember being here at all. Was I here those other times? Did someone else make the decisions? That's what I'm saying!
What does here even mean, if you really think about it?
Contrarian, shut the F up!
Shut up! You were here.
The screen is giving me the heebie-jeebies? Yeah, a little bit. Dude, the music in this game is so good. Me and the stubborn shaking hands.
Every single time.
Okay, I guess I was here then, dang.
You did your best, really. There's just a pecking order. And our cruel and beautiful goddess sits atop it, right where she's always belonged.
Oh my god, I hate this guy.
You're lucky. What I would give to be able to forget.
What the F happened, bro?
I've tried to keep them numb, but they're all too soft. A shame, really.
What is happening? If I don't remember what I did, then it couldn't have been me that did it. What if we don't go to the cabin? Can you make sense of them? Yeah, we're just gonna...
Don't think about that too hard. All it will do is weaken your resolve and make it that much harder for you to slay her.
Bro, do you think we're slaying her at this point? Like, let's be real here.
Maybe you're shattered in your own way.
That's a weird wording.
Are you your memories? Or are you the one perceiving the present moment?
Not Skeptic. Now let's not do that. No.
Are you who is the you that's in your mind or the one that is here presently? Shut up.
Ugh, here you go philosophizing again. It never goes anywhere.
Me and Stubborn.
Yes, this is far from the first time you've asked us about consciousness. Who am I? What am I? What is I? Who even cares?
Contrarian, please.
They're good questions. Great questions, even. But they don't have any answers.
Dang, man. This ending.
And they all just end in quivering torment.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what we do, because we always find her, and if we don't find her, she always finds us.
Me too, opportunist.
And then she smashes us into smaller pieces.
Oh my god, dude, how many times have you guys been here?
If you all just stopped feeling, we could have been done with this ages ago.
Now mischief.
Your thoughts are far too scattered to rein back in. Your only option is to silence them.
I can do that, but you end up being silenced too. You know that, right? I think they're all wrong.
Of course we're wrong.
There's nothing in the fridge.
Googooby.
She is the only thing that's right.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, obviously they're all wrong. What are you going to do about it?
I don't know, man. What if we don't go to the cabin?
We've tried that.
Okay, contrarian. I'm just putting suggestions out there.
It doesn't work.
Okay, here.
Our hearts always brought us back to her. The deck is stacked.
Yeah, no effing duh.
So many paths, and they're all circles.
Spin shot. I know. Can you make sense of
There's
them?
nothing worth making sense of. They're clearly all traumatized.
That's crazy, bro. We're traumatized?
And yet, you aren't. We break apart, and you stay
Me.
the same.
It's because the narrator's different each time.
Yeah, what's your secret? Why can you break the rules when we can't?
We can break the rules. Cheated, you just have to believe that you can. I feel so disjointed, I don't know if I can pull this off.
I don't care how you feel. You have to slay her. You have to pull yourself together. You have to snap out of it. You're lucky you haven't been stuck here like the rest of them. There's no other way to keep going. You either need to forget, or you need to stop feeling much of anything. They can't do either.
Great.
He's not wrong. He's the only smart one left, if you ask me.
Yeah, okay, opportunist.
He's worse than her.
Okay, so I can stay where I am, but I kind of want to see the princess. I'm gonna be real, so I guess we proceed to the cabin.
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward.
Umbral.
But eventually,
Ugh.
you do make it to the cabin. Or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been. Instead, all you find is an empty hill. No, this isn't right. There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there. Don't ask him about the mirror.
That's so good. Don't ask him about the mirror. He doesn't see it, bro.
He always says he never sees it. He always lies. And he always makes it gone. It's exhausting. We must be such a mess, but we never get the chance to fix ourselves. That thing is mocking us.
Jesus.
Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do.
There's definitely a mirror, bro.
She's still here, buried deep inside the earth.
Ugh.
Just walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always lose.
Okay, Cole. Dang. I have the clip. Okay, I will look at the clip in a second. Explore. And what's wrong with giving them space? What but it helps them? What if they need to be heard?
They've been heard too much. It's why they are the way they are.
Okay, Cole. Dang.
Exactly. They are delusions, and all that catering to them will do is drag you down to their level. You have to keep moving. Or you could just give up.
Okay, hero. Dang.
You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin. The cabin that isn't there. You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it.
Oh my god, dude. Like, this ending really is just TMA.
Smash it to pieces!
Dang it. Stubborn. Ooh, come.
She's on the other side, And we have to let her out. It's the only way we can be free. It's the only way we can have our thoughts back.
Uh-huh.
Just go around it.
To where? There's no cabin!
Just do something. It doesn't matter what. Exactly. I'm sure that whatever you settle on, it'll be the best possible decision you could have made.
Okay, opportunist. You don't have to be sarcastic about it. Like, dang.
Proceed? Proceed to where? I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little more specific.
Did I say that out loud? Like, what the F, narrator? Proceed. Like...
That's a new one. Do you think it'll work?
What will work? What did I do?
Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions. It's why he gets to make them.
I don't know about that one, opportunist. I'm not sure about that one.
And it already has worked. It's gone, don't you see? We're one step closer to her.
It's not a sword, it's the blade.
The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing. It's empty and isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure therein. Wrong and unsettling as it may be.
There once was a man who was not there. I met him as I went upon the stair.
The only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. Take it. It's the only way forward.
Do I have to? Oh. It's the only way forward. You've already tried everything else. Don't you remember? Take the blade. You have to take the blade. Okay.
You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth.
This is such a weird ending.
You lean over the hole and gaze into the abyss. It is so very deep.
Okay.
Deep in the bowels of the earth, you see something staring back at you.
Cakebird.
It fills you with dread.
What in the TMA is this ending? The whole ending has just been TMA.
Deep in the bowels of the earth, you see something staring back at you. It fills you with dread.
My intrusive thoughts be like, jump down there. The call of the void.
It's
Yeah, no effing duh.
She's watching us. She never stops watching us.
That's crazy, bro.
There you are. My toy has finally come to finish his job.
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer.
You dragged this out for so much longer than you had to.
Did we? Did we have a choice?
And closer.
She has...
But it was always just a matter of time.
And closer.
She just like me for real. No.
You are going to have to stop running eventually.
Uh-huh. How many arms has she got? It looks like 3 at the moment, but I have a really bad feeling it's about to be more.
And closer.
Everything stops running eventually.
Oh, good. Mischief.
Except for me.
Yeah, okay.
I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back.
Oh, cool.
All that's left is for you to take my hand and let me out. It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too.
What in the TMA?
A trinket that gets to stay with me all the time. Right by my side. A witness.
What in the TMA?
I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything.
Well, I get to be the ceaseless watcher's special little boy.
Now don't pose. Don't
That's
try
a real
to
line.
resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your powers so long ago. Don't bother working yourself into a frenzy to get it back.
Ooh, Frog Lord? Man, is this game, like, I saw on someone on Tumblr that was like, this game is just like a really specific call out for people's kinks, and
Do something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand.
I don't have a sword, bro. What am I supposed to do? Choke a ghost? Like, come on.
What are we supposed to do? She took our weapon.
That's what I'm saying.
This really was a lost cause, wasn't it? You sealed our fate when you ran away. Fear is the real killer. Oh well. There's no paralysis anymore. Is it because we've already given her what she wants?
I guess. Yeah, choke a ghost, do it live your dreams. You're just an object, a tool. You were once something else a long time ago. But was that something you, or is it just a dull and jaded memory? There is no other ending here. Just take her hand and set her free. Okay.
You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle, tender even. I can't believe you just made me say that. I hate you.
I'm so sorry, narrator. Oh boy.
The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way.
And that's the end. I
Whoops.
wonder what we're going to do next.
F all.
I didn't think I'd be so tired.
The princess, exhausted, slumps.
Why is it so cold?
Goodbye.
Oh my god, it's Ollie! Hello!
You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone.
She is.
Yeah. I can finally think again. Almost.
Oh, Frog Lord, you're in for a treat, man.
That mirror's back. What does that mean for us? I'm sure it'll be whisked away, just like her. Maybe it won't be gone. Things are different now, aren't they?
A little bit.
Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here. Finally, we can smash it. Oh, will you stop with the smashing? What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves.
Oh, Smitten, you're not gonna like what you see.
Yeah. I think I'd like that.
No, you're not going to like that.
Seems we've got a majority. All that's left is to give it a look.
This is the only time, I think, where the voices are okay with us looking at the mirror. Would you like more Fred updates?
Always.
Approach the mirror. You step towards the mirror once more. Its secrets remain hidden. Its mysteries remain unresolved.
Something tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it. I'm ready.
That's weird. That's weird. This is the only time that the voices are like, yeah, we're good with the mirror. I have a clue what's going on here, but I'll act like I do. Don't worry. So apparently when you put a filter on the lore teaser, it says lies on it. Welcome back to Lula.
It feels okay.
It does?
The fear's gone.
That's crazy, bro. This is like the only time they're okay with the mirror.
I'm done fighting.
What is happening?
My heart feels quiet. The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you. I'm ready for the truth. I'm ready to sleep.
Oh, there's ads. Well, now I have time to eat popcorn. One of the ciphers says Sonny's would have loved him. Man, if Fred's dead, I will sob and cry. So waiting for the day someone gets the reference when I say that phrase. Dances? No, that you haven't had a clue thing? Oh. Welcome back? I'll wait the 20 more seconds that they're just telling me to wait. Alright. Welcome back, everyone. Here we go. You didn't miss much.
I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here. Boys, it's been an honor.
Has it? Gaze into your reflection. Okay, again, I want to really reiterate that they are usually very not okay with the mirror. Why does the actor sound like so with an American accent and a deeper voice?
He's British. He's British.
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Cool. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart.
A tender heart. Okay. Oh my god, her arms, so many hands to hold. Alright, Ollie. Alright.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
Yeah, okay. Alright, we're going back. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Oh, okay, we only need one more ending, and then we will get, like, the ending.
I will be here, waiting for you.
Yeah, okay. Everything goes dark, and you die. A shattered vessel. Alright. What's the next ending we can do?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Hold on a sec. I really need the playlist? You do need the playlist. Let's see if we can get the burned gray. Ooh, Lord Frog, thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad that you're enjoying your stay. Okay, we're gonna see if we can get the burned gray. Okay, there are multiple ways to unlock this path, and all require you to slay the princess in the respective paths. Okay, the burned gray. Complete chapter 1 by following the steps for the damsel path, then choose to slay the damsel during chapter 2. Make whatever choices you wish during chapter 3. Encountering the burn gray will unlock the burning down house achievement. To bring you directly to the long climbing exam of the mirror, then agree to... Okay, so we need to do the damsel path. Alright, guys. Alright, guys. Wow. You guys are gonna love this.
You're here. Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your war. We're not going to ignore. The interior of the door is here. Don't let it. Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better you walk down the stairs.
Look how lovely she is. She's so lovely. She's so beautiful and lovely.
Begging.
Hi.
And look, she just wants. I just examined her change.
Only
she's
making
so nice.
this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow, she's so nice.
You walk. They're large and
I'm guessing you don't have the...
maybe it's doubtful.
Okay.
You attempt is some. You make it easier for everyone.
She's gonna start eating her
Look at the
arm.
mess.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight.
If I could just get out of...
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Yeah, okay.
As she rips her flesh, it's the blade. Or we could. You won't like what happens.
Michelle,
if
you
you
never
do
seen
that.
her do that? That's so good. So nice. I haven't a clue what's going on, but punch her. No.
Fine.
I'm gonna cut off her arm.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
Bro, so eyes is... Wait, bro, so... Is the... What?
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
No, she didn't.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze
I've been
meets
playing this
yours,
game for 20 hours,
blood from
can
her
you tell?
wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
She's so happy about it.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
That's crazy, bro.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Alright, you guys are about to see that the narrator actually controls the story.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Oh, yes, I can.
Watch me.
What are you doing?
Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it! Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Yeah, okay. Resist.
The blade! Move the blade! As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
Yes, Death, I want to see Death. Well, we're getting close to it.
We both know this isn't you.
This isn't you. You're better than this.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
Okay,
what
Ren.
are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
That's awful for us.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
Die.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
That's so cool for you, Ren.
Whatever. she sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
Ouch.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Not really, no.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm swinging the knife. Whee! She's so cute if not for that corpse. She bit that off, bro.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
But she'd be cuter if she knew how to use a knife.
It can't just end like this.
She doesn't know how to
Right.
use a knife because we think she doesn't know how to use a knife.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark.
It was dark.
And you
And
die.
you die. Chapter 2, The Damsel. I'm glad
You're
you guys
on
aren't
a
attached to
path
this girl,
in the
because
woods. You're here to slay her.
Smitten is about to
If
be
you
here.
don't,
you're the sole reason for our slow,
warning
miserable death from her
before you go any
unexperienced
further.
hand. Yep. I feel like I'm missing so much content. I've only seen like 2 of your playthroughs. Don't worry about it. It's about to make a lot of sense after this playthrough.
she will lie. If only
I
you
don't care about the Smitten. I don't care about the
forget it,
Smitten.
but
I don't
he
care about the
is
Smitten. I don't
lost.
care about him. I don't care about him. I don't
Okay,
care.
then-
I don't care about him. I don't care about him. I don't care about him. He's gonna start talking, and I hate this guy.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So we can do this 2 ways. We can, 1, take the blade down and slay her, or we can wait until we get to the top again and slay her. I'm kind of thinking we bring the top. Yes, slay, slay, yes, king. Top, okay. So we're gonna enter the basement without the blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches
What?
positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Oh, sorry, guys. Did I not make it clear that we were killing her? Sorry, guys. Yeah, we're killing her.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love.
I hate this guy.
Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing. We don't even know the. Yes,
God,
for
oh my
everyone's
God,
sake,
oh my God,
you're
I hate
not
that guy.
in love. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Why is he like this?
I hate that guy.
You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's generally so irritating. I know. I hate that guy. We did kiss her once though, and then he was kind of funny.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
She called us dashing. She called us a hero.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero.
These two.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
That's crazy. Like, it's funny to joke about how cute the princess is, but like, bro, I know.
Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you?
Yep.
That's right, villain. And you killed us.
Actually, she killed us.
Well, she killed us.
Babushka, hello, Chimpy.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
You don't have to be sorry you're late. You're not late. You know? Not an appointment. I'm here for entertainment. But hello, Flame.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion.
That's
I'd
crazy.
really
that you know
hoped
that.
I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
You know, actually, like, Stubborn was actually, like, the goat with his behold, the perfect woman, and it's just, like, razors. I hope her flirting with the princess of Smitten is so girt. I know! I like the Smitten. Ollie, you're allowed to have that opinion. Don't worry. Bunny also likes the Smitten.
We damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible. Horrible for you, maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
I'm so excited to make this guy pissed off.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end. And now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Kiss first? You don't get a kiss in this one. Rescue the princess, F this.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that.
Her wrist is just gonna simply come out of them because they're so dainty and small.
Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease. No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Watch us.
If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already?
That's what I'm saying!
Because we've yet to present her with her freedom. I'm not sure I follow.
Literally, my tie and just slip out, bro.
Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do?
The unfortunate part is that Smitten is right.
I think I'd rather believe in facts. Ah, so you're one of those empiricists.
I don't know what that word means.
One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings.
I hate this guy.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Smitten is so Shakespeare coded, I love him.
I would if you had a weapon.
Real.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't.
He would, and he does.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Yeah. Anyways, this
You
works.
approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Real.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm not trying to kill you this time. That's crazy.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
Yeah.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
We will in a second.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
We will in a second.
What do we do now?
We leave because you're about to become like...
That sounds perfect.
Yeah, because the deconstructed damsel is like not okay. The deconstructed damsel is terrifying.
The
Do not
princess
want.
takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
You mean you can like cook potatoes in the microwave? Is that what you mean?
I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope
and
about
this is
it.
happening.
I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
That's crazy, bro.
You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
We stab her.
Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough
last time
with
I
this
did this,
true love nonsense. You
We
just
opened
met
it
her.
together. So I'm just gonna open it
Of
this
course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
time. Don't worry, I'm not.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Real. I think I've got this. Open the door by yourself.
Okay. Yeah, you've got this.
You place your hand on the door. And... the lock clicks, and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Ha! I knew it. Your words are no match for the pure strength of our hearts, bound together as one.
It'd just be like that.
You and the princess make your way upstairs, and... the blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
Look at her, though. I'm so sorry, Frog Lord. I've already done this ending. Take the blade and slay the princess. Goodbye!
This path is already worn by travel and has been seen by one of my many eyes. You cannot walk it again.
What?
Change your course.
What? Shambling Mound, don't do this to me!
Wait, what?
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you
F.
wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step outside.
Okay, I guess I get the damsel ending again. Whatever.
A happy ending at last.
F me, man. Cries and sobs.
We did it. What should we do now?
Die.
Where did everything go? Where did he go?
Yeah, he's gone now.
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Whatever.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Rip, I guess. I can try, Emery.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Ooh, thank you, Ren, for the 20 bits. Thank you. It asks for examples on my team building experience. This is my first job, by the way. Why?
And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Honestly, it just wants you to say something like, oh, during a group project at school, I, like, organized it so that all of us knew what we were doing. Oh, yeah, or that team sport or club. Be like, oh, yeah, like, I was part of this and I organized a thing. Like, that's really it. If it's your first job, it's honestly, like, it's not that big of a deal. You're scared this is the end for you, but it's not for me. It's just gonna be okay, just trust me. We've been here before, you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like, looking into it right now is gonna be the end of everything.
Except that, like, last time you guys weren't, which was really weird. This is how they usually act, where they're like, it's really bad, this mirror is really bad.
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
Like, what should I say? That. How should I explain it? That's the type of thing where you go on Google and you just look for a template, honestly. I'll see you on their side, it's gonna be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
Real cake bird. I wouldn't necessarily use ChatGPT, mostly because it's not really working right now, but honestly, if you were to look up a template on stuff, like, or even, like, literally, if it's your first job, doesn't have to be that deep. It can literally just be, I did a group project with my friends, and I am the one that organized what sections of the project each of us were going to do. That's it.
She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
She will, but... Okay, approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. I wish I could play the princess. Which one? You are nothing at all. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in the shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
It's the narrator! A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. So I've, like, asked all these questions before. So, you don't need answers from the thing that lives in the mirror. You already know what you are. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Pursue the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Are you guys ready for this? Here she is. The shifting mound.
I can finally see you. And you can finally see me.
She's pretty. Yeah, she's definitely exists.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Gender envy. That's a new one. Apparently this lore is so serious he's going faceless tomorrow. Whoa! I don't think Tubbo has ever done faceless lore before. Nice. Pass. She's so gender. She's definitely a gender. So I've asked these questions before, which is why I'm kind of like skipping them, but we'll do the fight because the fight is fun. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from 1 into 2, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
Okay, I guess there's ads. Anyways, how are people doing? Apparently last time was 2020. Did he do it in 2020? Maybe he did it for like Doomsday or something. Crazy. I wonder what he's gonna do. Yeah, that's what you write. Yeah, basically that. Basically that, Emery. Hello, Hoopster. Honestly, Emery, if it's your first job, I wouldn't, like, be so stressed about it. Welcome back, everyone. Alright, time to continue. Here we go.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Then what was the effing point of going to the doctors, Milo?
Getting French fries? Fair enough. We're gonna try to slay the princess, but I think what she does here is she's like, alright, it's time to fight.
Violence has always been our language, hasn't it? If this is what it takes to save you, then so be it.
So, for people who have not watched me play this a bajillion times, she's basically, she's not death, she's change, but it also, like, contains death. The narrator was trying to stop death from happening, and thus stop change. And he created us and her so that, like, I, as a god, would go and kill her, and thus stop death from happening. So I have, like, a bunch of choices here, basically. So I have 3 choices, mostly. I can become the soul god, death does not exist. We can become gods together, and then the world stays kind of how it is. Or, I can forget everything and go back to the beginning. So, she's trying to convince me, basically, that, like, death is good, essentially. Or that change is good, mostly. She's not trying to convince me death is good, she's trying to convince me that change is. What does nose to the grindstone mean? It means to... Well, it means to work hard, basically, but, like, it's basically, it's where the grind comes from. You know, where people are just like, I'm on the grind? That's where it comes from. Nose to the grindstone. That's what it means. Gods together? I've done all 3. At this point, I'm just basically, just doing, the endings with the different princesses. Alright, she's gonna fight me now. Oh?
Your lover tried to stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Remain silent.
But you say nothing.
We look fluffy. We're bird. We're bird. What is idleness? That you always look. That you always want things to be like. That you want things to be ideal. This girl kind of sounds like Circus Baby. She has a lot of different voices, honestly. Oh, here she is.
There are few things more terrifying than one's own heart, and there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another. But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you.
Terrifying, really.
Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation?
Okay. Thank you for sharing yourself with me. Remain silent.
And so your quietude continues.
Ah, crazy. Oh, right.
I kill you, you kill me. Back and forth we go, faster and faster and faster. I kill you, you kill me.
Right. Hello, Bale.
Hollow eyes watch from the dark corners of a forgotten place flooded by emotions left unspoken. The tide rises.
Is that a Siltverse reference?
I kill you and me. An ending is a passion that can only be expressed with a moment in time. It is a seed for a new beginning. To linger on an ending is to rob it of its life.
What are you guys saying?
And without me, all that's left to do is linger. Is your unbroken silence a lack of an answer? Or has your understanding begun to move beyond words?
Okay, guys. Oh yeah, this was a cool one.
A web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves. The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to. You knew me, and I knew you, even more than either of us know each other now. And you chose to pull apart that weave.
This was a cool one. This was a really cool one.
But you did not choose to end me. We were still one, but we were also separate, and we were free. We were as we are. Will you excise that part of yourself now that you see me from yet another angle? Still, you hide the contours of your heart from me.
Oh yeah, right.
You are helpless and weightless, suspended in the gravity of an idea that reaches far beyond the scope of your existence. The very ground beneath your feet loses its meaning. There is nothing but me.
I forgot we got biblically accurate, princess.
When you were confronted with my vessel's apotheosis, you chose to accept me, to allow me to burn away everything you are, and fill you with nothing but my divine will. You accepted that I was everything.
Well, I wish I was a shifting mound that had many forms. Yeah. The person who made the music for this game, while I was doing this ending, came into my chat and was just like, wow, I've never seen like this music in action before, and I'm just sitting there like, what?
Without me, there is no future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into consciousness.
Okay.
Your stoicism knows no end.
You're so cool seeing you in chat. I know! As a clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't.
Chat is us at the bottom. Does that make me this person? Because I don't know about that one.
There is no constant. There is no center. You cannot remove something without removing the relations which define it. To destroy what you perceive as evil is to damn everything you perceive as good. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
What do we want to do? Do we want to slay the princess? Do we want to become a god alone? Surely we want to be a god with her, right? I've done that once. Okay, I'm ready to go, but how do we leave?
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words.
God with
The
her?
final
Okay.
peace lies with you.
I have done that before, but I do it less often. Free yourself. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but the twists and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of your cage pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
Take her hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. You are free, and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
There are no worlds, no thoughts to describe absolute reality, something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Step into the infinite. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contain 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you have always been, and just as you always will be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. How romantic? Yeah. Okay. Smitten would approve. Best ending? So the narrator's kind of the real villain, huh? Not really. Okay, so like, I'll explain it for people who don't actually I know the princess, actually. Are you cheating on her? What? So, the narrator isn't necessarily the villain, because like his goal is to make death not real. So basically he wants to live in a world where, well, he's not alive anymore. He's an echo. But his goal is to basically exterminate death. And so he took the fabric of reality, this is his words, and split it into two and made her and us. She has a role to play and we have a choice. Yeah. You know what, guys? Let's do the good ending. I've never done the good ending. Let's just do the good ending. You guys ready for the good ending? Here's the good ending.
You're here. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning, she will... We're not going to ignore. The interior blade. You take... The door. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Are you following a guide, by the way? Kind of. So, like, I haven't been for a while, but I will. Sometimes I do it for, like, to get specific endings. But the good ending, I don't need a guide. You'll see why.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk to focus on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
You step forward.
Oh, I'm probably... So, you...
She's on. You lunge forward without a moment. You feel flesh ease.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder... Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
So basically, she is anything that we believe her to be, right? So if we don't interact with her, we don't talk to her, and we believe that she's dead, she's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
And we don't have any other voices, so there's no one to say that, look, there's nothing outside.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
I gotta go again, man. I just can't watch a stream without being unbothered. We'll have fun. Oh, bye, Pebble. I'm confused. Is the resume not to be, like, pretty? Not really. Straightforward. You can also just look up a template of what a resume will look like, Emery.
What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Oh, okay.
I'm so glad you're keeping an open mind. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Of course we are. I like it here.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
Mm-hmm.
Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices' pleas fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Okay, Cherry. Okay. Yay! everyone! Yay! Woo! We did it! Yeah! Good ending! We did it! Woo! Let's go! The screen. Wow, we did it! That's crazy! Woo! The cheers. The songs. Anyways, Nerd is great at MS Paint, I know. Anyways, guide time. Okay, we didn't do the burned gray, but I want to do something else. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna look at my achievements and see which ones I don't have. Dang, man, there's so many. I only have 5 more hidden achievements, though. That's pretty fun. Jeez. Okay, I have to go more. No more spoilers. Okay, bye, Cakebird. Bye, Mischief. Guys, terminal velocity is still my rarest achievement, and I got it on day 1. And I think it's one of, like, the rarest achievements, too. Yeah, it's, like, the 4th most rarest achievement. And I got it day 1. I love horrors beyond moral comprehension. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I think I know at least one ending that I haven't done. I love being diagnosed with terminal velocity. Well, you're not diagnosed with it. We fell
You're
forever.
on a path in the woods, and at the end, you're here.
Okay, so I think I know which ending we haven't done.
You make your war. She will. We're not going to ignore.
Spring, I've almost gone down.
The interior of
It
the
all
cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are the blade.
Yeah, the for affiliate, like getting the average viewership is actually the hardest part. How me and my friends did it genuinely was that we were really like committed to watching each other's streams. So if you have 3 friends who are committed to watching every single one of your streams, then you get that average, the average ship. I was referencing the River Cat song. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna take the blade. We're gonna go down. We're gonna enter the basement.
The door.
Blah, blah, blah.
Who's
She said, "Don't let it."
Continue
Good.
downstairs.
You walk down the. She's focus on the task.
and there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Nuh-uh.
Then drop the knife.
Don't you dare.
Okay, we're gonna drop it.
Thank you.
Against your bet will be. I don't know what you're hoping.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relation.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
pretty awkward, so that we can talk about it. And then... Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
That laugh. I think I'm in love.
Hello? Hero? Hero? I've never gotten something where the hero goes, I think I'm in love. What the F?
Stop it.
Yeah, for real, what?
I have no idea. To be honest, I don't even know why I'm down here, or how I got here.
Good night, Emery.
I was kind of hoping you might be able to shed some light on the whole situation.
Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh?
Yeah, that was weird. We're examining the
You
chains.
have to. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall. They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you...
Maybe doubtful.
I don't have the key. Go up there.
I'll be here.
You attempt. Is someone?
They lock the door.
You make your easier for
down.
everyone.
And she's
I
like,
heard
wow,
the
she
door
locked it
slam.
down.
The knife.
You,
And then we're going to save the princess.
against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. But she didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
I don't know, man. You were kind of in love with her a second ago.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay, approach the door.
No, we
And then
won't
Aaron's
have
gonna be
any
like,
of
"Don't
that.
do
The
that."
stakes are too... Wait, this is... Watch me.
And then we're going to warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
I swear this is a different ending. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Yeah, maybe.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Cool.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
In the last ending, she wasn't a well, here she is. It's because we brought the knife down this time. And then the girl can kill you. Oh, there's some good endings for that, man. So, like, you have to understand that, like, our perception of her is how she is. So because we perceived her as a threat, by bringing down the knife, she became a threat. Chapter 2, The Prisoner. This is not the demon one, man.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to...
We're just gonna proceed to the cabin.
warn. She will love... Yes, yes. Did you... No, I didn't. Just ignore...
I know, but that one was... Oh, yes.
The only fern... The blade...
We're gonna take the blade, and I think we're gonna try to cut her out, because we have let her cut herself out one time, and she died.
You take
Actually,
the blade
no.
from the table. Good idea. The door, her voice.
Is that a...
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. You walk. Should we be... Why have you noticed the empty...
What...
Sit with her.
You step towards the prince.
There's fine.
There is a lot of chains this time. Sit where you're told to sit.
You do as she asks.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
You can leave the princess in the basement. My intentions, what do you mean? I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that? What happened after I died last time?
Oh, are we talking about that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But sure, I'll fill you in. Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows?
I mean, what else would
It's
she
not
know?
like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything.
Oh, there's ads.
Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
That's crazy, bro. Get to eat my popcorn. Nom nom nom. Ah! It's okay. More seconds. I'm literally a little guy, yeah? It's okay, guys. She's just about to do, like, the most shocking thing ever, actually. I want spinning back, he was cute. Now. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. Now.
So you've already been here. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
Has it now?
It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion.
Ooh, narrator giving away the game, eh?
The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
Mm-hmm.
A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck. If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably. I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't.
Oh.
I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that.
I have some really bad news for you, hero.
Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright? Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
Well, you see...
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information.
That's
For the
crazy,
sake of
bro.
the entire world, you need to accept that. I won't.
Okay.
Fine. But you won't get another word from me on the matter.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. We'll see about that. Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
I'm not daydreaming, man. The voices in my head are arguing. What would you have me do?
Let me borrow that knife.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Don't worry, you'll get it back.
I believe you.
That's ominous.
What will our watchers be like?
But she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing. Oh please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
I guess.
So, what should we do?
I'm giving her the knife.
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
You're listing out no pros or cons, man.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
She's in chains, bro.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none.
Yeah, okay.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
If you want to leave, I'm going to be the one with the weapon. Deal with it. Cut her out on your own. I think I know what happens if I do that, so I'm just going to say, okay, I'm trusting you, and give her the knife.
Slide it over.
Sure, man.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place.
No.
You tried this last time. Do you want to know how it went for you? Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world, right?
That's crazy.
I've already tried to take over, buddy.
I don't remember that.
Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves. I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you?
That would be a crazy way to go.
A little.
The hero's like, I don't want to die, bro. Jeez.
Think you got your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor.
Okay, a warning, guys. She's gonna about to cut off her head. I'm not joking.
The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat. What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck. No.
That's crazy, bro. You know, I watched it uneasy silence last time. I wonder what happens if you look away.
You close your eyes. That doesn't stop you from hearing every grisly detail. The splitting of skin, the wet mulching of severed veins, the grinding of metal against bone.
Oh my god.
I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that?
I don't know, bro.
Huh. So that's her play. Killing herself?
Yeah, I guess so.
We don't know that she's dead yet. We're not even watching it happen. She could just be faking those sounds.
Those are some sounds to fake, bro.
And then, finally, you hear a snap and an uneasy silence. There is a slow and fleshy tear. Hard to fake that.
Dude, this is so much worse than without the visual.
This is worse than watching.
It really is.
And yet our eyes are still closed.
Oh, it gets worse, Lord Frog Lord.
Finally, there's the soft thud of something roughly head-sized bouncing against the floor, and the
Roughly
clattering of
head-sized.
chains as they drop along with it. I think you can open your eyes now.
That's crazy,
oh, no.
bro.
Oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back.
Can we put it back?
The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world. Are you sure she's not winking at us?
What the F does that mean?
Obviously not. She is thoroughly deceased. I hate this. Can we Just get out of here now, please. Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Real.
We should take her with us, don't you think? What? No, you shouldn't do that. Why would you do that?
What did you do? I did nothing. She did that to herself.
I can think of lots of reasons. A trophy, proof of our victory. Hell, we could even give her a proper burial. She did save the world, right?
I didn't do it. She did it to herself.
You don't need proof, you don't need a trophy, and she doesn't deserve a burial. Just leave.
I want to give her a burial.
Even after all that,
I didn't.
you're
She
still
did to
not
herself.
satisfied, are you? Something is still motivating you to keep things the way you want them. I'm just
Yeah,
eager
okay,
to
at
put
least
this
for-
all behind us and give you your reward. Stop reading into things. The danger has passed. You can relax. I'm just keeping myself sharp. I'm not so eager to put my guard down.
We're taking the head.
I am. I'm on team, let's put this all behind us, so can we leave already?
Take the princess with you.
Ugh, fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin.
Ugh.
Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
No way, dude.
She didn't. She's dead.
No way, dude. Can we make her alive still? That's crazy.
But what if she's not?
Oh my god.
Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
We're not in the long quiet. Leave the cabin and claim your reward.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Mm-hmm.
Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Uh-oh, we messed up his construct.
Well played.
Talking heads, free a prisoner. Let's go.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already...
Oh, he's never talked like that before. That's good.
Over? Is he gone? But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
The man ran away. He didn't run away. He just dies.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you. So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
And goodbye. But you don't get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? And is that a...
Hold on. I want to see something. I need to look at my achievements for a second. Oh, cool. Okay, let's do this one. Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you. Don't.
Ignore him. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels... You're right. Part of me...
This isn't as your approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you! You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. You are at the cabin. Approach her. Oh, this one's gonna be a weird one.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
This is a weird one. The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and this one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for
I have to
a
go now.
clever
Bye,
heart.
Frog Lord. Have a good night. I didn't know that the glock is... What? Okay. I will watch the VOD. Thanks, man. I am probably going to be ending soon, so don't worry. You won't have much to watch.
Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
Okay. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
You won't.
You won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
You're on a path in
Okay.
the woods.
This is where we save. Okay. Go to camera. Hello, hello. Guys, there's still so many. There's still so many. Like, there's a lot of, beast endings. There's, like, a few, like, there's a lot of endings still. There's 3 hidden achievements. Hold on, I want to see what the hidden achievements are. Okay, Burnt Gray, Den, and the Beast. There's still so many achievements, man. Yeah, there's 3 princesses that I have not seen yet. And then there's a few achievements that are like, kill an innocent, burning down the house, no exit. It's a lot of it's a lot of like witch and beast achievements that I haven't gotten. It's actually not that many. I have 73 out of 97. So it's like a lot, but like not a lot. Anyways, guys, tomorrow, we're gonna be playing Minecraft. It's not gonna be Watchers, though. Because my friend, ya boy Trashy, along with Dark Dungeon, have started a new SMP called Countdown SMP, which is an SMP that, like, I did last year. I think around this time, maybe in January of this year. And basically, it's exactly what it sounds like. It is an SMP that's only up for 30 days. So it's going to be up the whole month of December, and then it gets deleted, and it's done. Yeah, so I've been invited to it again, which is great. So that's what I'm going to be playing on tomorrow, because tomorrow's the first day. Last time with the 30-day SMP, I was on it, like, pretty much, like, every single day. I don't think I'll be able to do that this time, because I'll have Watchers and other things. But I'll try to be on it, like, as much as possible. Or we'll do something like, we'll always, like, end the stream with an hour of, of a countdown. Or Conk had a cult, that's true, that did happen. I already have a goal in mind, because last time my goal was, to make a library documenting the whole SMP, which worked out, which was awesome, but I have a different, one for this time. Oh my god, guys, we're gonna raid Evan. Oh my god, yeah, true. No. 30 SMP is just an SMP open for 1 month? Yes. Yes, exactly that. We did choose December, though, which probably means that there's gonna be like probably a good like 3 or 4 days where like no one's on it, but whatever. That's okay. It starts tomorrow at 6, so that's when I'll be streaming. It'll be a little bit later stream for me than usual, but that is okay. We're gonna be rating Evan. Evan is playing The Last of Us Part 2, so like the second game. And I think she's playing Grounded. So basically, she like if with Grounded, like if you get shot once, you die. So you have to be very good at the game, basically. Yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow at around 6 p.m. PST for the beginning of Countdown, and then hopefully maybe like we'll go on it like for an hour at least every day. Yeah, and I have a goal in mind that I'll tell you about tomorrow. All right, bye. Thanks for staying for Slay the Princess. Bye bye.